สวัสดีครับผม Hello everyone. Welcome back to the David channel, and we're back for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the new case. And yesterday we tried a new episode, and it's kind of hard times actually. But the other thing that is hard is the case itself, the court. So I did some research about what happened yesterday, and I did some weird things. The game somehow is not registered about what I was doing, so it's kind of laggy. So I need to do this in the correct way actually. So I need to play all the court case again until where we left off. So be back at this one again. So but we need to do this in correct order way of doing the case ones. So in order to get the better evidence actually. So if you like what you see, don't forget to follow the subscribe channel so you keep going. Please and thank you. So I was wondering, no wonder why I cannot go through with this case even though I correct the right answer. So I gotta press everything first before we moving on to the next thing. Hold it! Right. So where is this? Partition on the floor plan. I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what do you do then? So I'm just gonna press everything from now on. Press everything. Before we present everything. Press the order. You say quickly, were you close to the suspect? As I just say, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should preserve for more details. I like to see this on the floor plan just to be safe. The Lunchland car was here. She was a visitor. Thus, she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct? Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you? Right away, of course. Amazing. The cover queen lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have got into my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high too. So how did she's not getting away? How did... I'm gonna press everything. Need to check in here first. Ah, yes. When I I read her, she mentioned the muffler.
Hold it!
Right. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word? Just that one word? So, what you heard was the suspect talking to you, but someone else? Yes, then she prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can mean after. By phone, do you mean his cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately. My memories. It's like someone heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see, Miss Star. The chief prosecutor's work tend to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was our own. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was our own that day. Thank you, Alan Walker and Simple Newton. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you. Good witnessing witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to a good testifying? You should of course add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this if I press her on this one. Okay, I press this one.
Hold it!
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? I was going to ask the same thing. If I only say this one time, so listen close, rookie. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the body. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the ammunition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phones out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the link chain. Hey, and over that time, you climb over the chain link fence. Then when I boldly grabbed her phone, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? So I was on the right track. Okay, so I need to do this one. Let's hope it works this time. If it's not, then I don't know what it is now.
Objection!
There you go. Now it works. It's gone. Oh, why game? Why it had to be harder for me, man? Yeah. I don't get it. Okay, so this is new thing now. Finally. Mr. I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
Objection!
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmirrored by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shiny armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking And I make to cop it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You say you witnessed the climb from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you've seen what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you could have seen it. Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not covering up lies. She's covering up lies.
Objection!
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me to question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told you. Here's where the content attack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lie about... can I say it? This time I cannot really say it. Fine. I think it's what she saw really. I say it right. I'm not looking at the hints right now. Okay. She saw. She's lying about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using that emergency phone. It doesn't seem hard to imagine how she would have. Really logical. What's the matter, Star? Cat's got your lunchbox? Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory. But why would Miss Star lie like that? Huh? Why would she say that my sister had tried to use the phone but failed? It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant? Oh, dang, she's right. I mean, maybe she really did see her try to use the emergency phone. I see no room for doubt here. You ordered the T2T on rice, right? Mr. Wright, and I thought you had something there. Oh my god, really? I got it wrong. Okay, fine. I do this again, never mind. Where she saw it. I think it's where she saw it. This guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie. I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Star using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessing the crime from a different location.
Objection!
A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I ever have one. In fact, I never heard one.
Objection!
Before you call my lies pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we heard till now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime is, oh god, oh god, this is hard. Where she's seen. What was the question again?
Take that!
I think it's highly likely that's where she was. You think? It's highly likely. Your clever attitude stands in stark contrast to your feeble argument, Mr. Wright. Her being there won't change a thing. Oh god, okay, hold on. Where she's going. It is a different location, so she didn't see
Objection! Objection!
Hold on. Wait, she did see it now, so she cannot see. But she did come to get a security, so she must be. Will she be here? Oh yeah, because she visiting boyfriend, so there's no way she be here. But wait, she has evidence of photographs, so no, not. I cannot see what question she asked. So she must be here. Is it here? I'm not sure.
Take that!
This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security guard room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. No. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office could have parked in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you say you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes? Well, Miss Star, how many years have I been getting the better of you? You think that the table would have been turned? Today, a man has got the better of English style. Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I will do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty is talking about this guy. Mr. Wright, does it just like to ask odd? Why did she lie? It doesn't make sense. She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was a defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
Objection!
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Atruth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Okay. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw from the green box. Must make a vital difference, but what would that change? Oh God, what the fuck is this? This is the crime. It makes a bio difference, but what would change? What would that change? Angle will be she from up top, right? So let me look at the one. If she's lying. So if she's on the security guard over there, there's no way she saw the crime happening there, so there's no way she knows. But how did she know what is happening there? What's the bio difference? how come she get that photo? Where did she get it? Is this another crime? The different lighting? How lighting is involved in this lighting? There's nothing with the lighting. Angle of view to the crime on this end of the crime. Is it angle? So why would she lie about that? It's either distance or view of angle view. Okay, need to think this carefully. So let's find out. So if she is here, but how did she know that there's a crime over there? Did she just run? She just jumped down, you know? Maybe the angle. Let's say ankle first if it's wrong. Ankle. While the angle at which she saw the crime occur could change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and she will have sort of a 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? Oh, come on, really? How about distance? Distance to the crime. It changed the distance between her and the scene of crime.
Objection!
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plan and make it clear. The distance between the scene of crime and the gas station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
Objection!
Oh, what she saw is not in question here. It's what matters is the time would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Star, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrest Miss Star? Well, witness, you... Yes? You ordered the squid wheel, right? The quality of my lunch are gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a clean tray lunch with a fresh boysenberry jam, my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend? He wasn't at the station, so I witnessed the crime from the glass wall station. Oh, this is how you... Okay. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked and I couldn't open it. Ah, okay. Wow, I didn't know this. That's why I had to go through the visitor pass to the detour. That's quite a detour. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? This seems inconceivable. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the sport is a wonderful invention. No, it's not. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. White, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Let me take 5 minutes. Raise it first.
Objection!
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could have made pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. I got lunch boxes that tie pasta into notches, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instinct of the killer. You should run. But this time was different. This guy dueling at the scene of the crime. She ever had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah. Well, it seems we come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Miss Edward, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professionalism. Indeed, Miss good at cancer, Mr. Wright. That was too close. I'm afraid that the common queen has been dethroned. And with that, the court is adjourned. Wow, that was easy. Mr. Edward, you're the squid wheels, right? That's the one she's trying to force up on me. I prefer not to take the defense team leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further question to ask of you, Miss Star. Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchboxes? Woo! Whoa! A triple decker! Our defense to the witness determination. I allow one more testimony. Oh my god, really? Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto say, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out her lunchbox this time? Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned this 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoes, did I not bring this up? Two types of blood were found this week. One was of course to victims, and the other blood test that said the defendant Miss Lalata. Why she got blood on her? This should prove it. It's flawless detective with decisive evidence. What? There was blood found at shoe? Try lunchtime for all your lunch and decisive evidence need.
Objection!
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I heard of this evidence? Simple, as I already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you have blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Expert scene is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edward. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by the members of the forensic department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edward is looking pretty salted. You couldn't at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecution complaint notwithstanding, it appears that the evidence satisfies the first rule of the evidence law. However, it seems to have yet another court against the witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. White camel shoes. Why there's Lana Sky blood on her? I don't understand that. Why? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may call examine the witness. Decisive evidence. Oh God. Okay. That's new. Save first before anything else happens. I should have mentioned there are 5 minutes when I was here. And not to the matter of I did not read this now. So that's a clever found what should one of the that's pretty sly, hiding evidence like that. There's nothing sly about a lawyer using the law as a weapon. In any case, science is always on our side. Don't forget, scientific investigation is the wave of the future. Maybe I should investigate this evidence a little more closely. Ah, thank you, Kane, for giving me hints. Let me see the evidence again. Let me see. It's blood. It's my sister, right? It appears so. Anna's right hand was finished when I saw her in jail. She must have cut the side at the time before. Oh, what? Ah, there's blood here too. On the side, on the shoulder shoe, it's gotta be the victims. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. Oh, this blood is horrible. This blood might be an influence. Ah, I see. So if she's killed someone, it should be his blood here, right? This cannot be two bloods here. Okay, let's try. How is this decisive evidence? Okay, tell me later. I'm gonna wing it actually.
Objection!
No? Okay. Come on, game. You say no to that? So let me take all this one. So this is Lana's blood right here, and this is why would her blood be let me try that again on this statement, and I hope I'm right.
Objection!
Right? Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's go. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say just want people to look at the results. The results? The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the sheet hospital stab the victims from my very eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute delay is nothing. Then why don't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We deal with the most untrustworthy of the bar law known as prosecutors. Falsify evidence, erase testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. And you fight monsters, introduce every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting she did it. But false testimonies is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Star. Let's just get this over with. Yeah, why did you...
Hold it!
And you find this shoe at the scene of the crime. I do detain the chief hospital and notify the police department. I want to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So, like an ill-trained push, you snuck off in the shoe. I was afraid someone would invade the chief hospital. This shoe was my secret password infection. See this valuable basket I have here? It carried more lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you remove valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now can I ask what you do next?
Hold it!
So you brought it to the forensic department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need a proof. Due that evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with her little proof because she used to be a detective. The shoe doesn't really have blood stain on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belongs to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I say, there were 2 types of blood in the shoe.
Hold it!
Yeah. You can say for sure the blood belongs to the defendant with the blood test. You claim to know something about the blood test? Well, speak up. Blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from the blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down in just one person. And so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have getting DNA test results. But they say there's a little guy could be anyone but Miss Lana Sky. So the suspect was found in victim's shoes. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that.
Hold it!
Okay. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You're a pepperfish guts, right? Sound like it sounds like your client should enough hot water to make a whole mess of tea. It's alright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe? A problem? It's pretty simple. Is there a problem with the victim's shoes? Yeah, there's a problem. If I'm not imagining things. I say there is one critical problem in this evidence, a clear contradiction. That glare in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I gave you a pepper fish guts now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright had to say. What is contradiction about the victim's shoes? Show us the problem with this evidence. Is this actually?
Take that!
The problem with this evidence is here. Where? Take that finger and point at your own head. God damn it.
Hold it!
Oh, what the fuck? I thought I already checked it. I did. Oh, I didn't. God damn it. The game already. It's supposed to be here, right?
Take that!
Oh God, why? So it's blood here. Okay, fine, the game.
Hold it!
Let me hold it again. Okay, let's try this one again. So it's here.
Take that!
There you go. I wonder if you notice there's a blur on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Oh, it be your blood on the bottom of my shoes. Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoes. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed in the night. What could possibly be contradiction about the blood on the bottom of the shoes? Wait, what? I had to answer that? Oh! She wear black shoes, not white. Oh no, no, it's not. Am I doing it right? Is it black shoes? It was black shoe. This is white shoe. Where this one come from?
Take that!
There you go. Well, I did not see that one. What the fuck, game? You tricky motherfucker. The problem lies in the footprints. The footprints? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why were any blood footprints found by the scene of the crime? Oh, right. Oh. Why didn't I think of that one here? Oh. As you can see, there were no traces of such a footprint at the scene of the crime. The contradictory claim you claim about this shoe.
Objection!
This picture is from past the floor, so there could be have bloody footprints.
Objection!
Then where are they, Mr. Edward? Because we checked the scene and found nothing on the sort. Order, order, order! Well, witness? What? Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of the footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't footprints. Oh! That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Hey, Mr. Wright. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I just got a good finding contradiction. What? I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I give her credit for. We were hooked to the very end. Hooked to what? But she slipped. There is one viral hint to the truth. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist but delivered following things. She knocked my hands aside, picked over an oil. Oh, she's really cool but deadly a predator, but this one. Let's go lady. Wow. I thought it was strange thing on the body. Normally cool head. No kidding. Now, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, I'm not sure I like the attitude, said the shrimp. No, apparently you are not the slowest converter built in the lunchbox factory. Weakness. Well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum situated by the chief converter was brimming with water. Oh, water? What does it mean? Oh, it's erased evidence. Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked over? The real reason? You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason, and one reason alone. To erase the blood stain that would become evidence against her. That ties things up quite nicely. The blood stain left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale sign. Why? That's possibly the specialty. Erasing evidence. That reminds me, this guy's right hand was hurt. Did she say she cut herself when she stabbed? So that's it. I just have got on the blood shoes. Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please. What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... enough. There's no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. But Angel Sky is on the prosecution's side. You wouldn't be lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Oh, what? Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, here you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing bloody footprints? Well... I thought you had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. In the lunchbox, a lunchbox called evidence. Wait, witness, don't tell me you haven't have something else.
Objection!
The time for the revelation is past. Another further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threat so scared they cough up clean. Look at this. What? Oh, shit! A photograph. I had it just in case anyone had the dog to suspect. Blood, why the blood shoes didn't belong to the victim. I see no more error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait, look at it. As saw in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't have after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted. I'm sorry, Mia. Right, wet or not? Don't be quick to throw it in the tower. Huh? Get yourself off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up, not until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Objection.
Objection!
Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can I hand down my verdict in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can. It will be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with the latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I think that I will think that. Yeah, there's a problem. Why go wrong? I thought you go ahead with this. I suppose if we come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Wait a minute, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph. This one. What's this one? But the shoe is on right side here. I should just save the game and then what the fuck. The knife. Not the knife. This one, no. Or this one, I don't know. What's the conflict? I cannot see the evidence too. Like, what the fuck, game? Is it either this or this? Well, it's probably here, do you think? Try something at least remember to keep your eyes open. Oh, fudge. I might lose 1 point, but whatever. The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out the car muffler. Wait just a minute, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just say muffler. However, I see no trace of muffler or scar or any kind of... Oh my god, it's muffler. It's a car muffler, not the scarf muffler. God damn it, games. A muffler is also a part of the car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as a part of exhaust system, a pipe. I see. Oh, I see. What's that looking cloth sticking out of the car muffler? So, what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Objection!
Sorry, Mr. But it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright had on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth muffler is related to this case. To say this one, right? Muffler. Yeah.
Take that!
Mister, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler? Yeah. Could it be that muffler you heard mentioned? Was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceeding. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the kindness unseen incident at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agree? I suppose so. Phew! That was close. But we made it. At least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30 minutes recess. It's lunchtime after all. He's still angry? To be continued. Great. Let's continue then. We still have an hour. Also, I got this mashed potato right here for today's food actually. Oh, creamy. Yes, please. Oh yeah. Ooh, spicy too. Yeah. February 23rd, 11:56. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Mr. Wright? What? Trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never see it get there. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called up to the judge chamber. Probably something to do with a piece of cloth. So this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who started to feel tiny and insignificant. Hola, partner. Marshall. They say you saw a leg cloth to a bowl. It fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin at least. Officer Marshall. So I come to take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They got the whole branch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, eh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I see these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worried about the chief hospital case in Muffler, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole Muffler thing can't really do this scalp. He wasn't even wearing a scalp. You don't say. Don't that just beat all. Huh? I see the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? The award ceremony that afternoon Edward stated too, I reckon. What does this mean? Why she doesn't wear it? In the photograph taken in the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So this star was a mistake. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by its horn. And sometimes you're just gonna let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. So what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's state sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee! Great. Creamy one. September 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 9. I like to assume. What's up? The judge keep looking over at the prosecution. Uh-oh. It's not that good for him, nah. So it means me winning now. Is something wrong, Mr. Ashworth? Your face blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those gritty teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You double over, your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Ashworth. Well then, I believe it's time we continue on with this trial. During our recess, I have requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me? Knock knock? Who's there? Oh my god, Judge, really? What? What with this guy? A strange, snappy aura seems to be feeling in the courtroom. Hey, the temperature room. Temperature rose to 5.7 degrees for that came. Who is this guy? Who on earth is he? Ah, it's you! Who are you then? Oh! Sorry I'm late. It's Aji? The roads of hair I just me. Oh God, don't say it. It's are you feeling much these days? Hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy versus easy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Itchy, you seem to be mistaken for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Really afraid. Sorry, but who are you? So you are Rhino, the authority. I heard you good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know we should all go sleeping together sometime, Johnny. Little Worthy? Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Oh, chief of police now. Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officers in the entire district. Name's Grant. Diamond Grant. Not pleased to meet you, everyone. Why he's here? So what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So, Mr. wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, this guy really was doing that muffler. But to think that it was stuck into that exhaust pipe. Oh, really? On the little Worthy car, no less. Huh? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you call a switchblade knife. It's quite... Hey, sorry, wrong voice. It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Objection!
Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Ashworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If you investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I'm no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or did you hear me? Here, have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature there is there? My network. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the cloud because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I expect a ripping apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We found a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edward at a loss of words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open up for me, I wondered? Yes, well, I think all of you have to do is push that switchblade and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gravel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my fingers, I won't be able to point at the people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Now the gate just do it for me. What the fuck? There's a strange tag on this knife. It seems to say SL9. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, I heard something similar. DR6 of DR16 frame. But it's strange. Huh? What is? I'm not sure. I get a feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letter like this, or letter that look a lot like this somehow. SL92. Okay, let's open up the plate. What? Don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain of blood? Switchblade. Add to the... find the crime scene wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag. Attach. Okay, hold on. What is... Huh. Is this something similar? Yeah, 12 to... It says SL92. What about here? Ah, SL9. If it's backwards, nah. So it's 2 dash 21 SL9. What is 2 dash 21? I don't get it. 21st February, right? Ah, okay. Okay, I think I get it now. I think that maybe. It does not excuse the action of the police department. I would like to hear the explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife? Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Department in disorder. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. It's linked, hello? What? There's a murder at the police department. A detective? That's hush information. Judge G? We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Objection!
Wait a second. You say 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Cooper was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order! Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, two detectives here at the same time, two different places. The chances are that we sleep, physically speaking, of course. I like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your question focused on the case at hand. Okay. Department in disorder. Alright, this is the hard part. Let's save first. So this knife is from the case, but there's some connection. Teddy was killed at the Two detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor office and one at the police department. That can be coincidence. And that what was it doing there? I better check this night house. I check it already. This time is special, but I can say
Hold it!
excuse me, special? Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Righto. But I can't say that now. Not that. We established that the knife in Goodman's chest was his knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something muffler. This is evidence.
Hold it!
This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connect to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that goes on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the fact that will keep us a clue. Explain that knife while we can. Righto? Maybe let's link this knife to them. I think perhaps this dealer is afraid to places. I should try present this reason as these other notes. So, how would things start in the This connection, right? Let's try it first.
Objection!
Ah, yes, I do it right. Yes. First time, baby. Wait a second. At last, an honest to goodness objection. This knife. This has something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? An honest to goodness to what do you mean from Urgy? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It's read SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s 12-2? No. You honor it? It's upside down. Upside. The print name on the memos make it look like right side up. But it turns around. What do you get? Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. It's L9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief? Oh, well. I guess that cat's out the bag. You win, righto? I win? What game is this guy playing? This tonight's evidence in the case was stolen.
Hold it!
So this knife was stolen? Yes, on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. There was evidence of the case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of the victim's car. Not to think there isn't a connection there. Okay, that day, explain that. Something happened in the police department too, eh? You got a good look in your eye there, righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy with what we've done as case ago. Well, what's happened? What happened at the police department that day? He said he was killed.
Hold it!
On the same day, that detective was killed at the parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact, surprisingly, isn't it, Judge Urgy? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrest them, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, righto? I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one! This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh, god damn it. Only one thing. Where the body? Okay, no, not where. How it was killed. I think it's the same thing, right? No, not where. Oh, so how? Okay, and we still don't know how yet. We know where the victim was found and we know when was dead, when he was dead. So how? Well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit! We're cooking now! But you know, That's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What? Really? What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. It seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder. Harder.
Hold it!
5:50. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence? This is just my gut feeling, but I say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Grant, please tell us more about the incident. Why can I talk? How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, right? You understand? Try to understand, right? Well, if you can prove there is connection or power to you, maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I better find and get the bottom of this. Two detectives were killed at 5:15, one of the prosecutor office, and one at the... At that time, what was it doing there? Here's the deal. One thing only. Well, I can't speak on where the cause was found. I can say it took place in evidence room at the police department. Evidence room. The evidence room? Wait a second, I have heard of that. The evidence room. Didn't you mention that in his testimony just now? There was evidence in the case that was stolen from the department evidence room. There's a connection between the two cases. You see, Happy, Mr. Wright? Happy? Happy, we just had our ticket to go to the town on this case. What's the link between the two cases? It's 9 here.
Objection!
No.
Hold it!
So is it? So let me talk to him again. Hold on. That's only one question, right? So let's get this one first. Evidence room, right? What's the link อ่ะ
Hold it!
Can I ask when Hold on นะ When victim die So when did the murder at the police department occur Now that is a sharp question right Joe very sharp Well my boy you're gonna love this Oh same thing okay
Objection! Hold it!
What, so this night was stolen? Yes, on the day of the murder. It was evident. It was evident. It was in fact a murder weapon. Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little movie. Let's have it. Okay, same thing.
Hold it!
Same again. Whatever, if I lost mine, I might not.
Objection!
This one. Ah, come on. My hair about to explode again. How is it linked? Is it this one? Because
Objection!
no, hold on. Ah, my head. He got killed by a knife, but they didn't have an
Hold it!
Maybe check the cow again. Hold on. Let me see that again. It's more similarities. There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. More similar เหรอ British Harker นั่นเหรอ Let Where should we draw? Okay. Who killed Jackie?
Hold it!
Am I doing it wrong again? This is over
Hold it!
Chief Grant, please tell us more about this. Oh my god, I messed this one up again. Oh my god, I don't know why the game won't. Okay, hold on, let me try this one again.
Hold it!
Excuse me. Special? Hard to come by, but it's really a nice elsewhere. Might that special thing need is your tag. Oh, sorry, Rigel. I can't say that now. Not that. That's more tags. This evidence.
Hold it!
This knife was found on the scene of crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that goes on at the time it gets explain. It's delicate, okay? Maybe there's
Hold it!
something happened at the police department too, eh? You got a good look in your eye there, Raito, my boy. Okay, same line.
Hold it!
On the same was quick. I can't speak on where the corpse was found. Well, I can speak on where the corpse was found. I can say the crime took place in the evidence room and the police department. The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Righto? I can't say I heard of it. I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about it.
Hold it! Hold it!
How can you say there's no connection? Oh, because I'm the chief of police. You can't just say anything I please, Righto.
Objection!
Okay, this one first. Okay, wait a second. Let me do this one again. What do you mean? Ah, very honest to goodness. What's this? 6. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, got this part. That's the same thing that is reading in the night. Order! Okay, I will see. Oh, well. I guess the cat's out the bag. You win, right? Oh, okay, hold on.
Hold it!
So this knife was stolen? Yes, on the day of the murder. Yes, on the day of murder. Nice, good show. Okay.
Hold it!
On the same day that detective was killed. Let me try that again. I don't like when the game is being a little bit too complicated to get it. Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. Evidence room. Wait a second, I heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention he did this somewhere? there's a connection between the two cases. Specify the detail.
Hold it!
Try that again. Ah, there you go. I don't know why the game won't. Whatever. Let's try this one. Chief, the defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Ah, you don't say. Well, I read it right though. What's your connection? Yes, I read it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim has on the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that detective murder at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. Say something. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information to the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's official after all. Oh, what? Really? Who would have guessed? Ah, there you go. Now it's much better. Corporate. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Oh, well, case information is tricky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of it. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID's number, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember this. It's driving me nuts. 882. I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? Yes, tell me something actually. Is this one right? 5842189. Tell me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense had to say. You say the ID numbers are the detective who was murdered at the police department. Tell you something? What does it tell you? This one.
Take that!
Weakness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on the prom night. Oh, sorry. No, I got confused. And this is news. Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. the police department, the prosecutor's office. Two police detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor, I'm a defense authority. Remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Rido. Personal ID is on top secret. Detective Goodman ID's number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I forgot it. You didn't even get the first number right. Again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Objection!
Wait a second, right? What does this... Yeah, me? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the chief killed in the police department room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time.
Objection!
That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time? In a completely different location? Order! Chief, what does this mean?
Objection!
No. What I want to know is, why did I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edward, they're yours. What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer, Mickey, who brought you this news. Oh, right. And he refused it. Officer Mickey. Mr. Wright, where have you heard that name before? Wait, aha! That guy who came into our office. Excuse me, but Mr. Edward, anywhere on the premise? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. You told me him? According to Mickey, you did accept the report. Hard to believe. You officer, he told me he said the report has nothing to do with the London Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murder in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edward, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. What did you officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. In any case, this is a serious error across neglect of duty on your part, Worthy.
Objection!
But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. That No such luck this time, worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court for the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over there. Good job, Wright, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No! Wow, evidence error. God damn it. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all these rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me 1 minute. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You better get resolved this time. Really. You have my profound apology, sir. Who is Mr. Edgeworth? I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as this prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, or your say I hope is not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. Hurrah! To be continued. Oh wow. The court is so hard this time. Okay, we can keep going actually. We got 1 hour left. So maybe one more, maybe investigation time may be alright. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Right in Cole our office. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Let's see, what's going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot in the police department's evidence room. What's this and evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out what Ryder is. Alright, let's do it. Brad's in good spirit, but I'm not sure if he's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I proved that these thick rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science obeyed us. Oh, now we're back so quickly on this one. Looks like my potato is a little bit crunchy today. Yeah. Okay. February 23rd, prosecutor office, underground parking lot. I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, Mr. would never do such a thing. I know it. The thumb, the oil drum, was it empty? Oil drum kicked over by the sheep was filling with water. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never! Even though she said they don't get along, Emma really liked her sister. That's not it at all. It's just, well, we're more professional than what we do, and I trust her. Big word for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science that you will prevail. And you'll prevail, Mr. Wright. Eh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is gumroll testing fluid. Lumio what? Bloody sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done these tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink it. What? This is alcohol, but we is catching blood stains with this stuff. It's not drinking it. Here, look. I lent you these glasses. Huh? You have extra pair of these things? Oh, wow. To test the blood reaction, just spray the limor on it. Like this, see? Press the expert press to spray on it. Okay, let's find us some blood stain. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain? It's so ugh. Mama, you're shaking. This is my first time seeing real blood. It's not even the blood, it's a cyan blood, alright? Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, you definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this? Scientifically, amount of blood is not much. No. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'll be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there would have to be more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright, I'm gonna mark up the floor plan when we find a blood stain, okay? Okay, mark on it. See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, this sounds pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. You can be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out of the light of the day. Yeah. It feels like we really investigated crime now, doesn't it? Guess I could give this a spray on anything suspicious. Arr! Oh. I wonder how that fluid of yours will react to a nice, delicate box. Miss Star! You only trust your own eyes, not that, you two. This very old daily box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of late. It doesn't really get my mouth watering. Usually put me in the right spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but no, it's okay. It wasn't my fault. Oh, forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed him. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So you were a detective, weren't you, Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hard it is to know when they face you. They cough it up. Cough it up? They confess. They bubble like babies. You know. They seem like a demon sometimes, but I can't really make it. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouth of the suspect and the suspect. And before long they call me the cup of tea. Oh, and here I found someone has gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go of fire. I feel I have found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if they have brief and proper and consider had to let me go, I'd still be wanted. So because of that case, the SL9 incident, are you the murderer? I still eyes on you, that lady. You lied to the court too. SL9? Wait, see, doesn't mean... If you think about it, you would have taken the picture from the garden. But it was the same time. So you went straight to the scene of the crime. Rushed to the street to make friends in an effort to stop it. That's when I took his photo. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime, those 5 minutes are the whole my testimony as it were. 5 minutes, but the 5 minutes weren't the problem. It's your lie was the problem. Listen, I have my testimony. This is what I wasn't going to have it disregard again. Just like that time. That time. It's our night. What do you think about this? It's our night. Isn't it on that night? And on that night. Good. Remember the head detective on that case, Really? That time was evidence that case, the murderer. It was due from transfer the very day that criminal was killed. As I suspected, the time isn't over. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We nothing to do. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I ever handled. Okay. Oh, wow. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, you didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite quickly. The criminal was caught and executed. Execute? Yes, the criminal got what was happening. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence. Not a trick. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of assault, made up evidence. What? You mean you execute someone with fabricated evidence? This part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved in the case was dealt with. Some were devoted to the patrolman, others found themselves out of trouble. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person. Well, wait, could it be Marshall, right? Exactly. Detective J. Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department As a professional detective, we investigate that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then he was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten it, neither am I. You haven't forgotten SL9. There was another side to that case, that's what we after now. And no one up in their fancy office can stop us. Wait! Those lunch you sell. There is only one reason I came to sell lunches in this SQ office. The first office. I came here to meet old boyfriends that can help me investigate. Mr. Old boyfriend, how many does he have anyway? Just when all detectives on SL9 had disappeared, we find new evidence. There's a bit of a connection. So, rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you could have this. You should take this. A silly berry steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Guy. Oh, officer, okay. Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your... Are you going out? Why did you want to? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister in the case, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it makes me jealous. And he was nice to me too then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a test. But now he was so cool. Jay and I are really working on this investigation. We putting the time to rest, as it were, nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. So I don't think there's nothing we can do. We need to talk. Oh, not yet, no. Looks nice. Looks like Sky. Miss Sky is in questioning. I hope the detectives are yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at the same time? Can you imagine? How can she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Grant say they arrest a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Let me guess. It has to be Marshall, right? I hope not. ไม่มี have another bite of this เนี่ย might not be the best mashed potato but it's okay. Okay. February 23rd, police station, Criminal Affairs Department. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor of lots. It made my head hurts. Well, first thing first, let's go check out the police department's crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on the investigating. But don't mess up, or we could win up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mystery or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. February 23rd, police department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. Detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet, we got at the front desk. Here it is. She likes a kid at the amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Gas station. What the fuck? Why the cowboys hereเนี่ย of February 23rd evidence room entrance gas station. What's with the decor in this place? It's really eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the gas station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. It sure seen that way. Oh, what's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so picky, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a gas station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah, me too. It's closer. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If it were in there, the cactus would fall over. Ouch. I say be more like a yeah myself. Cacticon. Yep. They're sure prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sophisticated. These cacti are a lot like my sister. What do you mean? How so? Encased in a hollow, rigid shell with a spine pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarities. Right. Clothes. There are security guards uniform hanging here. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy, a poochie, a picky... oh, I know. A poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho. But I think I kept that information to myself for the time being. Camera. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Let's see. Anything else? Texas. Oh my god. What's this? Look, on the floor. A lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here. Wait, I know. Maybe someone's trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. Okay, the door. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. Why would you do that? It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone permission to go in there first. Oh, great. Just great. Where was he anyway? He's not here. February 23rd, Police Department entrance. His face charged with fanatic energy as always. Please! Huh? Wasn't that? One steak lunch, please. Oh, shoot. Detective comes to. Now it's not time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. Uh-oh. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's not time for despair. We caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal, you mean? You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day, the detective was killed the prosecutor's parking lot. The other detective was killed the police department. And the perpetrator, we have a suspect. Well, that was the secret. It was a suspect, just arrested in fact. It's the biggest scandal in the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But detective got who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch. Pronto. Sitting around here and talking isn't going to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Wrestling could be over, so I figure he'd be down there having a good cry. Later. We ran out to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Oh, it's not here anymore. We need to go to detention center, right? Okay, here. February 23rd, detention center, visitor room. See, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. What the fuck? What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I say, I was the perpetrator again, sir. That's what I say. Oh, it's you. Oh. Hey, read it, sir. Well, wait. I know who you are. It is Officer Meekin, right? Meekin. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edward anywhere on the premise? I'm here, sir. I request on the sheet, sir. I get your report, sir. Officer Meekin, so you got here at the detention center? No, it's not. No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, okay. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meekin, you did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekin reporting, sir. What? Now, this is an unexpected turn of events. Sir! I'm a patrolman with the general affairs, sir! Sir! Ouch! I can't hear you just fine, Officer Meekin. I had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The gas station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a car at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Then, sir, I happened to glare at the security room monitor. That's where I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Ow! What the heck is this guy doing here? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? What happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand, just like Miss Sky. There's another similarity between this case and the one that you posted in the office. First thing first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to try, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective who's put by the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with this sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leaned heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detective. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around me is more confused than I am. Bandage, what happened to your hand? What's your hand? Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you could just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I'm just hollered, sir. Knife? Whoa, what? And next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence rooms, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? That's when I looked down. I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. And on the shock, on the solid, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? Who moved the body? That's a question. I don't think you're the killer type now. You are too challenged to do it. Yeah. That's some story. Let's ask him something. Huh? Emma Sky, oh my god, really you did. Someone used a marker. Don't tell me you bring this with you every time you go. Where you go? Well, you never know when something might go down. Just what kind of world you think we live in? What evidence I should give him to him? Once again, this is for you. That's good. Nice, sir. Nice. It's okay. I just want to get it. That's it, sir. That's right, sir. That's the one. What? I was an apple, sir. In my dreams, sir. I was being peeled. A second time, you don't have to look at it. Need to worry after the night, but I guess he's been through a lot. You didn't know anything about this. I'm sorry, sir. I'm really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you could ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. What do you think about this one? Okay. A. That's it, sir. That's it. That's it. That's what? My hair was blank until this very moment. But sir, I remembered. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more correct. Exact, sir. Nothing. I better try to this once a little deeper. What do you mean by that? Try me to. Can you tell me what it is you do? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. I lost a little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room, and that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man who showed me his ID card. You asked him to show his ID card, okay. Well, that's pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. What? What? So you asked the Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly, he pointed a knife at me! What? Sir, I show you. I was as fast as you were right now. So I whooped and leaned at him. Detective Goodman points at him. Do unto the others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. What's happening then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right. Reason for arrest. So, Officer Mickey, why was it that they arrest you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Mickey didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victims who he made at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is what it says to something along those lines. Huh? But you said end up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Little Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they say. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Videotape? On the security camera. My crime. The crime is sworn to stamp out. It's there. It's me. On the tape. And you wait until now to ask this? I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I handed over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. We're late to the police station. Criminal affair. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the chief of detective desk. It's police chief Din. Are you sure this is all? You know what it means if there is anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's the most likely totally perfect. We checked all his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pickpockets, hats, under his coat cushion, under his computer monitors, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir. We'll scout the place again, sir. The chief of detective looks a little flustered. Right on, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Grant reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting to him, Mr. Wright? Is Edward going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like Inquisition. Yep, well, they have no ends of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean incident on Court Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sitting in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto? One comma. Allegedly he was undefeated in his 40 years career. But in court you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor office is in a bit of a turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? It's not like all I tell you. Detective getting killed on their term too, I mean. There being the prosecutor, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Righto. I can keep away all our secrets just like that. And this is particularly where it's a little sensitive. I can't talk about it. I don't say sensitive much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand it. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detective trap shop. Ah, so he was the one who you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? What? No wonder why it was that he was detective, chief of detective. Let's see if he can kind of screen it as me. I was wondering if you could take a look at this. Ah, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff, so I say. Go find that guy who can't see to sit still out there, the busy one. The guy who can't sit still, is he taking some shoes? Either him or the dancing blue battery. Okay, nothing at all. Can I check this one again? Where can I find... Badger is still there. We're still winning today. Oh man. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Can I take out his battery? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. No. Let's go to Edgeworth. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, Room 1202. Well, this place is classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigation. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we had to come back. Oh, great. What to do? Well, we begin. I'm serious on the picture, I guess. Like, how could be one man, really good man, begin to place in science spontaneously. Oh well, you see. You should go to the police department. The evidence proof was it. Okay, same thing. Alright, yes, spirit, right? Sedan coupe. It's car type, it's alright, not moral. You're the guy, it's alright. You're supposed to know these things. Oh gosh, maybe it's about time I got my driver license. Well, no time like the prison. I tried to kick it over myself. Yeah. That's okay, don't cry. That Alaska must be one strong woman. Okay, how am I gonna continue with this one? Anything else to talk to you? A night like this about it's a bikini. Oh, okay, I got it. You're afraid of the knife. Hold on. Where should I talk to again? Leave okay. Lunchland. Let's see, we didn't meet. She must be meeting. She probably just saw it junior college. Yeah, let's hope so. Of course, it's as I do. That is, I have to check what additive she used. Go to town. Stay here hours of sweat and labor. So that's why the soy is so salty. Wow, my mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying the grill. No doubt it's all cold. No doubt it's all cold and tough by now. No, I'm sure it's delicious. This time pour her heart into this. So long as she didn't pour any other orchids in there. Where can I find it? Gotcha. So this is the police mascot, is it? The blue badge? This is a change on the one outside. Well, the dancing blue badger, Tim, is still under development. See? Yep, it trademark. Absolutely. It's cutting edge stuff, ready now. I show this down here to my daughter and she bursts into tears. Don't show her the moving World Cup outside it. You give her nightmares. Oh, sorry, you had to see that. What exciting to see what the police want to do. Well, see over there, that's good manners. He wants me to check it for anything that might be included. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing without the equipment is still here. Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it still has to be complete. A lost item? The detective could bad lose something? Today on easy, interface with it first. Better make a note of that just in case. Ah, there you go. I should really get back to this case. Okay, the kid just tell me to go back right now. There must be one next. He told us something. I know. Here must be a specific thing. What a crafty trick. The pencil must have faith. This is good. No one will explain specific thing in this day and age. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. I guess if you don't spend a lot of time with this. I still can't. What the fuck, game? Come on. I'm missing something. I got new evidence now. Rough heaving document date. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's go talk to Chief then. Oh. You want to look at this? Sorry, sir. Oh God, come on. Do we need to see anything else now? You see there's quality of reflection. Okay, same thing. Oh, well, who should I talk to? This one. What's a putty? No, God damn it. How can I? Ah, there you go. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would get come when Rachel asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence. Now, Rachel. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is a detective ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for our guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. Is it on it? You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Wow. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we got to get into evidence room now, sir. I think it's face a bad influence on the girl. Now I can I check the... Oh. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Grant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off. See? Where's the security guard thinking? Howdy, partner. Well, what's make my Bambina sky so gray? Officer Marshall, why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him before? As you may have surmised, this here mushroom. I think if you investigate this pricing. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than the sheriff badge these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what you saying that for? Hello, little doggy. The glass is the waste. Looks like the card reader on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind tangle with your homeland. You are busy. Did I say that? I'm only saying I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you say you have no mind to tangle with us. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Davina. I'm out to roam the land like a tumbleweed and wild. Poetry. Like a gunslingger loading his 6-shooters, I said a little prayer. What the fuck was that? What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. He just saying that because his stomach was wrong. We have no idea what he's talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get back to the investigating process. You hungry, right? Here. That smell. Remind me of a Texas. So, Mr. Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just a special on television on other day. It is on my baby. Yes, Mister. What's this? What? What's wrong? I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. All right, Bambina, you win. Ask me. Finally, it seems right. He ready to talk. Mr. Marshall, you're in charge of the security for the evidence, right? You got a good eye, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer McKean said the detention center for us. That poor old doggy. Poor guy. I did get his name wrong and call him Weekly. He told me there was something. He said that when he stepped in, you weren't at the station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got deported from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost all my fire for the job, you know. Hold on, I'm kind of thirsty right now. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was driving down the highway on the back of my seat. Yippee! Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Sappy. He was driving, really driving. There's no need for people here anyhow. This new bang-up machine do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take the machine much. Kinda like that. Real broccoli is sneaking next to your steak, you know. Mushroom. You start to ask something. detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a high ranker on the scene of crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in the apartment fire.
You're still getting the SL9 star, aren't you?
That was my case. It all saw on the record book, but it smelled like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There's something you better not get off not knowing, Bobby. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago, that day of our case.
That's right. The evidence transfer.
That's what we're talking about the transport too. It's great, isn't it?
I know what maybe 2 of the machines you do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, we are machines. Well, I gave my flashlight lights to cauliflower with my thing. The easiest one to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that obviously Mickey mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tape automatically erase every few hours.
And obviously Mickey and his crewmen are there on one of those tapes.
I reckon there might be.
You're a security guy and your wagon.
One more thing. When you go to the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Just the card reader by the door.
The card reader releases a record of every ID card that passes through.
Okay, so evidence and evidence. So this is the ID card report. Hey, I seen that somewhere before. Wait, he's entered around 5:14. Hello.
Sorry, Bambina. I can show you no more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I see that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the staff. See this? This is the Egypt's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground, the parking lot.
The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us the ID record again. This is one 514. Look, the 4th number. It's perfect match. It was used at 514, right before the stabbing.
What more? What's more? There's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when did Detective Goodman was in the evidence room? But wait, what did Officer Mickey say? Sir, I entered evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Mickey?
Alright, compadre. You win. I guess I could give you this ID card record.
Thank you! I got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with ID here. Oh, okay. Rules 5. Five, 9. Hold on. Oh, he right wrong. 5, 9. Hold on. Let's see that again. Who's 4989 596?
He just come up and now at 14. Who is it? Transfer. Sorry, but could you explain what the whole transfer thing is about? We give only evidence of some case in this room. They kept here under the residing detective supervised film for 2 years. So we can investigate. Then it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happened to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county shelf department. That's what we call transfer. We do it every February. I see now. Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after the case solved is closed forever. Yeah. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL 2 days ago. Okay, time to go in. We have to. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. It's really kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. It feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Oh. Yeah. Whoa! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I would recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Wow. So is this true what I heard? Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Hey, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So we'll see what police grant. Will loan anyone $50 bucks? Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Lost for a day. But guess what? You got commission for the team. So now you're the boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you want to have this. See the stepping technique. Can you see that? All the scene of crime, right? It's on this side first. That's the door we just came in though. Looks like you don't need the 80 cut to get out. I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall has the power while we were inside. Let's hope we remember we here. Wow, look at this pile of junk in the corner. That looks like car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for our latest testing. He's being shot square in the corner. Better him than us. There's something sticking out here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some cases. I wonder if Detective Gaksu put this here. There you go, pal. It could be out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here, that's it. I mean the evidence locker was open recently. How did you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guards check on that kind of stuff and notify the detective responsible. How many times do I have to breathe it down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gaksu leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under the transport either. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. Pal.
Stop with evidence. Stop with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. it won't open. Did you really think it would? It would? Hey, pal, our security is high tech around here. Oh, what's this over here? Some sort of bulky equipment is gathered last year. Gathering last year. What a solid looking fishing pole that is. Ah, that's my personal pole. I really did get around to using it. Wait, I seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's a metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case on court, remember? Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug swallow. I'm sure it will come in handy in some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box. You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart. Why there's so many things around? What's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other blood stains left in the room? We should use the testing fluid to test. Okay, so fluid 1. What is the saw and paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. Oh, what the fuck? True art? I noticed that's their blue and yellow paint here. You painting the mascot, right? Perhaps we can sing the birthplace of the blue badger. Yeah, there you go. The gift to say so for me. Well, you might say this is my studio. Here in the evidence room, the glove. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Maybe it comes to maybe. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent mind detective. That's evident from the case, you know. You mean it's L9? It does have a tag on it. A glove. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make it all these pieces. Then it comes to perhaps. There you go, pal, making me out of some kind of hooligan. That valid from the case. The case? Yes, L9 said, pal. See the sticker on one of the keys? Is it there? Another piece of this L9. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try to put it back together? Ah, good luck, pal. There's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh god, a minigame. Oh, that. Oh shit. Okay, get it now. We're missing a piece, man. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some kind of piece are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Was some piece stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. If you put this piece together, it makes a jar. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, does it seem like a little unstable? No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time make a jar. Look, this one open, and the leg indicates light above the door is lit. That doctor is called with Detective Goodman. Fingerprint. Detective Goodman locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if you close it. It's empty. They must have taken the content elsewhere. Look how many evidence I have. Allow me to say one thing. Speaking as a detective, if I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing. That's fine. You bet it's fine, pal. What are you wiping? Knew it. This is someone's right hand print. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker. It's mine. It's yours? Please. They had to help me. When they had to come take me away. No, promise to testify that I won't harm a fly. You do that for me, won't you, pal? This is an important clue. I will chalk it down the floor plan. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. Oh, what's over here? That's a lot of blood. That must be one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman? Was that an alien? It's good that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, you don't want my opinion. You shouldn't have asked. Just in case now. There's no reason for the murder to touch this spot if he walked out the door. This might be something significant.
Hey, that's some pretty basic stuff you got there, pal.
What? This? It's called video or testing fluid.
Where you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I just borrowed 50 bucks for the cheap.
Where did you get this, Emma? Where did you get this, Emma? Oh, I always buy it by mail order. Well, I better join this down the program. Anything else? No, right? Alright, let's talk to Gumshoe. Boss for the day. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're the boss of the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're a boss, why are you all alone? Where are your enemies?
They used it yesterday's finding to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I am Nintendo. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have the locker in there too, Detective Gumshoe?
Haha, of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
I always believe in Mr. Edward, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edward is really around, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edward just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. It's our night incident, of course.
What is involved?
That was the beginning of the end for the Mr. Edward.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
This case is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed, so that only one detective can open it.
You think their IDs?
Well, that's the thing, pal. I think cards can be lost. Well, I am on my third card since we entered the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprints?
Exactly, pal. Locks for each locker is coded with the fingerprints. So the only locker can open is our own.
Funny, they do look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
The handle?
On the other side of the handle is a sensor. And if the wrong person touches it,
Zap, you got shot?
if that's what happened, my hair would be black and smoke every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Okay.
That's a victim detective. Good man ID card. These days, everything cards on secret numbers. I can never relax.
That only because you always lose your car.
I always look at my secret numbers too. Scary, huh? My Facebook ID now. What's the world going to?
Coming to, sorry. Native comes to labor against system.
Very good man though. And his switchblade knife. I bet Edward was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of SL9 connect.
That was Mr. Edward's first big case.
Oh, okay.
2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edward was the man to be feared.
Why? But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
Loose end. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream for now. I'm gonna do this one tomorrow. I'm kind of my head about this right now. Too much info. But this one, I hope you enjoy this and I'll see you guys tomorrow. สวัสดีครับ